Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into Bitcoin's latest price action.
Yeah, we've got a video analysis here we're breaking down.
Right. The aim is really to figure out the key price levels, what to watch without getting lost in the weeds.
Exactly. So what does this technical analysis tell us? Where are the important thresholds and maybe what direction things could be heading?
Okay, let's jump in. First thing seems to be that Bitcoin is, well, trading in a range.
That's right. It's not really blasting off or crashing down, more sort of stuck consolidating sideways.
And within that range, there's a key ceiling.
Around $95,500. That's flagged as a pretty significant resistance level.
And significant because it stopped rallies before.
Precisely. It's not just a random number. The analysis points out that sellers have shown up there strongly in the past.
Yeah.
Could be, where people who bought lower are looking to take profits.
Makes sense. So 95.5 is the big test right now.
Yeah.
What if? What if it actually breaks through?
Well, if it manages to push above $95,500, that could be a bullish sign, at least short term.
And the analysis gives targets.
Yeah, it mentions potential next stops around $96,538, and then possibly up near $97,585.
Okay, specific levels to watch if we clear that first hurdle.
Those would be the next sort of logical places where resistance might appear again.
Now, the analysis also brought up something called a B-wave pattern. That sounds a bit technical.
It is, a bit, but basically think of it like this. Sometimes, within a larger downward or corrective move, you get these temporary bounces upwards.
Like a fake-out rally.
Sort of, yeah. The idea here is that this current upward push might just be one of those bounces of the B wave, and it could imply there's potentially one more leg up coming a C wave before maybe hitting a more significant top.
Okay. So even a rally past $95,500 might not be the start of a huge new bull run immediately. It could be part of this larger kind of messy pattern.
Exactly. It adds a layer of caution. The analysis stresses that the overall structure is, well, described as messy and range-bound, so any upward move is still vulnerable.
Vulnerable to what? Just fizzling out or actually breaking down?
Could be either, really. But it means you can't just assume it's clear skies ahead if we break resistance. There's still risk.
Gotcha. So, caution is still the word. What about support? If things wobble, where should we look?
Good question. Zooming in, the analysis highlights a micro-level support around the 50% retracement level.
50% retracement, that's a standard technical tool.
Oh, yeah. Based on the previous swing, that level comes in around $94,460.
Okay, $94,460.
Right. The idea is if Bitcoin can hold above that level, it kind of keeps the immediate upside potential alive. If it breaks below that convincingly, well, that would be a warning sign.
So we've got this tension zone, haven't we? Resistance near $95,500, support around $94,460.
Pretty much sums up the immediate picture. It feels like cautious optimism, maybe, but with the definite technical hurdles right in front of us.
Yeah, the market really needs to prove itself here in the short term.
Definitely needs to show some strength to overcome these levels.
Okay, so let's recap quickly for everyone listening. Bitcoin's in a range. $95,500 is that critical resistance to watch. If it breaks, we could see moves towards $96,538, maybe $97,585.
Potential targets, yeah.
But crucially, this whole move might just be a corrective B wave, meaning it's still vulnerable and a breakdown isn't off the table.
Right. That structure is key.
And that immediate support level to keep an eye on for signs of strength is around $94,460.
Exactly. Holding that suggests the upward momentum might continue for a bit longer.
Perfect summary. So, as a final thought for you listening, think about what else might be going on.
Yeah, beyond just these chart levels.
Right. What broader market forces, economic news, overall sentiment shifts, what could push Bitcoin through that resistance or maybe trigger a breakdown regardless of these technicals?
Definitely something to consider in the next few days or weeks. It's never just about the charts in isolation.
Always a bigger picture. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.